Hello class 5, how are you all? Hope you all are safe. Children, today we'll be doing a poem which is written by Charles Edward Carroll, who was hailed as the American Lewis Carroll. Now, Charles, as such, was a very successful businessman and a stockbroker, but he used writing as a diversion, and most of his writings he did for himself or for his children. Okay, the poem which we are going to do today is full of complaints, and the complaint is made by no one else but the camel. Now the camel is complaining about the unfair treatment it gets as compared to other animals. The camel is complaining about its food, its resting place, its dwelling place, its body shape, everything the camel is complaining about in this poem. But before we start the poem, let me ask, what do you know about camels? Very good. Everybody knows camels are called ship of desert. But why? Why are they called ship of desert? Because camels have adapted themselves in such a way that they are able to survive in the harsh climate of desert. Everybody knows desert region is very dry, it's too hot during daytime. You cannot tolerate the heat in these areas when it is daytime. Okay, but camel does so effortlessly, and there are various reasons for that. First, camel has got a thick layer of hair on its skin which protects it from the sun, and it walks effortlessly on sand because of its wide soft feet. It can stay without food and water for a very long time, and when it does eat or drink, it does so in large quantities. And whatever he eats, the camel eats, is stored as fat in its hump. Now, what is a hump? Hump, if you have looked at a camel, if you have seen a camel, you will remember that it has got a curved top. The curved top of the camel's back is called a hump, and that is where it stores all its food as fat. Besides this, the camels have bushy eyebrows, which prevents sand particles from entering its eyes. The eyelashes, a camel has got two sets of eyelashes, which protects its eyes from the brightness of the sun during daytime in the desert region. Okay, and camel can also change its body temperature by 6 degrees Celsius either ways. It can either raise its body temperature by 6 degree, or it can lower its body temperature also by 6 degree according to the environment. Okay, now so many reasons are there why. Because of all these reasons, camels are called ship of desert, and we people have started domesticating camels for various reasons. Topmost is transportation. People um, have started keeping camels to carry loads. Somewhere they are also used for racing, for riding, and people also keep camel because of their milk. Yes, we do drink camel milks. Even in India, in Rajasthan, if you'll go, you'll get there are few places where you'll get tea which is prepared using camel's milk. So besides milk, camel is also useful for meat and its wool. So there are so many uses of camel. It is such a useful animal. But uh, in this poem you can see, even though the camel is, you will come to see that even when the camel has got so many uses, it is not appreciating how useful it is, but on the contrary, it is complaining about how people keep camels as their pets. Okay, so let's start with the poem. Okay, children, open page number 33 of your literature course book. Done? Okay, let's start. Now, the title of the poem is The Plaint of the Camel. Plaint here stands for complaint. The Plaint of the Camel poem indicates the different complaint. It tells about the different complaints that a camel is making. It's complaining about. Let's begin reading the poem. Canary birds feed on sugar and seed. Parrots have crackers to crunch. And as for the poodles, they tell me the noodles have chickens and cream for their lunch. But there's never a question about my digestion. Anything does for me. Now, the first stanza, in this stanza, the camel is complaining about the food that is given to it. The camel compares the food that it gets to the food that is given to different animals. Like the camel says that when people keep canary birds, canary is a breed of a bird, it's a type of a bird. The camel says when canary birds, people keep canary birds, they are given sugar and seeds to eat. Parrots have crackers to crunch. Now here crackers is not that cracker that which we with which we play during Diwali's. Crackers here stands for very thin dry biscuits. When you bite into it, it makes that crackling sound. So that's called the crackers. Okay, so the camel says when people keep parrots, they give parrots crackers to crunch. Crunch is the sound uh, which is made when you eat those crackers. And as for the poodles, they tell me the noodles have chickens and cream for their lunch. And the camel says when people keep poodles, now poodles are dogs. It's a breed of a dog. It has got, curly, very thick layer of curly hair, and they are found in variety of shades, like in different colors, like you have got a white poodle, a black poodle, brown poodles. Okay, in your book also picture of poodles are given. See, these are the poodles. Okay, so that's the breed of the dog. So the camel says that when I have come to know that poodles, they have told me that when they are given food, the food consists of noodles, chickens and cream. But there's never a question about my digestion. Anything does for me. The camel says, when it comes to me, people do not think, they just give me anything to eat. That means, in other words, it's complaining, the camel is complaining when people keep pets like birds, canary birds, parrots, and dogs, they give them the food which is most suited for their types. So their food is basically according to their digestion. But when it comes to providing food, giving food to me, when it comes to my feeding time, that time people do not think whether the food they are giving to me, that is the camel, the food that they are giving to the camel, whether it is digestible uh, or not, whether it is suited to the camel or not. So in the first stanza, the camel is complaining about its food. The camel is saying that people do not uh, think twice before giving me anything to eat. They think that I can eat anything and there is no problem with my digestion, so they do not take care while feeding me. If we turn to page number 34, cats, you are aware, can repose in a chair. Chickens can roost upon rails. Puppies are able to sleep in a stable, and oysters can slumber in pails. But no one supposes a poor camel dozes. Any place does for me? Now, in the second stanza, the camel is complaining about its sleeping place. Okay, the camel is saying that everybody knows that a cat can repose in a chair. Repose means that when it comes to the relaxing part, when it comes to the resting time, cat can do so in a chair. A cat can rest in a chair. Repose means rest. chickens can roost upon rails. And then the camel says, when it comes to the chickens, chickens can easily sit on the rails. It can sit on those, metal rods or wooden railings, which is provided, which are there in the farm. The camel says that cats, when it comes to the relaxing time, when it comes to sleeping time, they can do so sitting in a chair. Chickens can do so while sitting on rails. Puppies are able to sleep in a stable. The camel says puppies are allowed to sleep in stables. Generally stables are for horses, but when the puppies are young, they are allowed to sleep in stables as well. And oysters can slumber in pails. And it says that oysters, it's a sea animal. It's like a shell. It's like a seashell. It's brownish, you can say, or blackish in color. You can see this in the picture. These are called oysters. Okay, so the camel says the oysters, they can easily sleep in pails. Pails here stands for buckets. But no one supposes a poor camel dozes. Any place does for me. And it says that when it comes for me to rest, nobody gives a thought that where a camel can do so. For them, it appears camel can take rest anywhere. It does not need a specific place to rest. So here the camel is complaining about him not provided a proper place to rest, whereas other animals like cats, chickens, puppies, they have a specific place where they can go and rest. But when it comes to camel, there is no such place where camels can go and rest. They can rest anywhere.